Alright, it's that time, folks. It's that freaking time, folks. It's time for the Nintendo Direct. I'll definitely say, very big one we've got on our hands here. Like, compared to most, this is going to be a very important one because the Switch 2 has a lot to prove right now. Alright, my audio seems pretty good. I had to just check that real quick, that's all. As you can tell in my voice, I am a little tired because I was giddy about this one. I was very giddy about this one, so like, I'm very eager to see what's here. Early predictions, I'm gonna say Deltarune for sure. We're almost definitely getting news on Chapter 5. I feel like that is like a guarantee here. We're probably gonna get more information on the new Fire Emblem, which for me, I don't really care about, but like, fair. What else? I'm still hoping that rumor for the fucking, what do you call it, is here. The Planet Robobot, remake. I'm really hoping that one's still a thing because Kirby Planet Robobot is like legitimately a 10 out of 10 game for the Kirby series. So if that gets a remake, that would be fucking insane. What else do we got for predictions? Where the fuck is Professor Layton? Legitimately, where the fuck is all the stuff with Professor Layton? Like, it feels weird how long we've gone since the reveal of the game, because it's been a minute. It's been a real fucking minute since we've seen anything on that. And, like, I don't even overly care about Professor Layton, but I'm like, I just find it really odd that Nintendo revealed it so early and have gone radio silent about it. Trying to think what else. Yeah, what else are we looking for? Probably more news on Duskbloods, probably more news on Enter the Gungeon 2, which that one you can obviously tell I'm a little more excited about than the other. What else? I've been hearing rumors of an Ocarina of Time remake, which, I mean, hey, I may not be the biggest Zelda guy, but that would still be a pretty big deal, especially if it's on a similar level to what other Switch 2 remakes have been. Because, like, I think it's just a case where, like, it's going to be very interesting to see what we see with this. Because, like, I don't know, this is going to be a very big direct. This is just going to be a very, very big direct, because not only is it 50 minutes, but like there's a Treehouse after there's a Nintendo Treehouse after that, meaning there's already going to be stuff for them to like show off in more detail like afterwards, which is like, we don't usually have Treehouses like immediately after a direct, so they've got something cooking. They got something really fucking cooking here. But, yeah. I've also heard rumors of a new Wario game, which, like, since the typical developers of the WarioWare games are working on Rhythm Heaven right now, that means it's probably gonna be a new Wario Land-esque game, which would be fucking insane. I'm just gonna say that now. Getting a new Wario Land game in the modern day would be fucking incredible, especially after like how good Anton Blast and Pizza Tower were. Like, it'll be very interesting to see how Nintendo can approach Wario in the modern day, if it is like a legitimate, because like realistically, I don't see it being done by Goodfield just because the fact that they just finished development on Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. So that's a case where like I'm not holding my breath on Goodfield for this, but I would love to see something. I'd love to see what a different team could probably bring. Especially since, like, Nintendo is not, like, Nintendo isn't, like, afraid of working with independent studios. Because, like, from what I've heard, like, apparently Cadence of Hyrule was kind of made as a, like, sort of answer to a bunch of the, like, Zelda randomizers that people would make, which... If that's the case, that means that Nintendo is actually paying attention to stuff like that. Because, like, I mean, obviously Mario Maker is another example of that, where, like, yeah, I mean, it's something where Nintendo was paying enough attention to where they kind of just let people go crazy with it, and it kind of paid off. But I could definitely see that being the case for, like, I don't know. I'm really hoping we get some real whack shit from Nintendo in this one. Like, that's the one thing I'm very eager for, is that we get some wacky as fuck shit. Because, like, I want to see Nintendo experiment more. They're in probably the best position to experiment more, and I hope they can take advantage of that, because... it's a whole new generation. You might as well try to experiment more with what you got, you know what I mean? As for, like, third parties, trying to think. I'm expecting something for Rayman Legends Retold. Let's not forget, Rayman Legends originally was for the Wii U. It got, it ended up getting delayed and put to other consoles, which, but I will say, I do find Legends Retold kind of... I do find that kind of optimistic for Rayman, because, like, it looks good. Like, I've seen the comparison of, like, oh, it's a little too hyper-realistic, but I didn't even say it's really hyper-realistic. It's kind of, it's semi-realistic in the... Whoa.
Explore, create, and share your island paradise in the Animal
Nintendo, you can't scare me like that. I was not expecting a immediate trailer. Anyway,
see your friends' reactions with camera
fuck,
play
that
support.
completely made me lose my train of thought.
Play together online, including on Slumber Island.
Realistically, I think
Crossing New Horizons, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I think Legends Retold is going to be a very good game. Because on top of that, it's adding more to Donkey Kong 64. Performing for you, if you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. To take you through this funky rap. I'm sorry, I had to get into it. I'm just like, I grew up with the I grew up with the Donkey Kong Country 3 on the GBA, so a lot of these sounds are like, I recognize some of these sounds, because it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But also, why? I'm confused why Nintendo is doing all this. Star Fox. I haven't given my thoughts on this, but I'll give it now. New Star Fox looks alright.
So you want us to cause some mayhem?
It looks very pretty, and I do like, and it does kind of prove that like Nintendo could make games in this like style really fucking well. And on top of that, with this hardware,
Let's show them how it's done.
Star Fox, available June 25th.
I'm hoping there's DLC for this.
Listen to Nintendo
I'm
game
really
music
hoping there's DLC
anytime,
for Mario Kart
anywhere.
World because,
Nintendo Music.
dude, it needs it. It needs DLC really
Let's
badly.
go over some updates to the service.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on
This
web
has been
browsers,
very
so you
useful
can
for me
listen on your
because
computer.
I much prefer listening to music on, like
A
directly
larger
on my
screen helps
computer.
make it easier
So
to
having
identify
this as
game
an option has
titles
been
and
very
playlists
nice.
you're interested in.
On top of that, yesterday they ended up adding the remixes from in Mario Kart. They ended up adding the remixes in Mario Kart World of Mario
The
Galaxy
Nintendo
1 and
Music
2.
app is also
And
available
dude,
on
some of those
compatible
are
tablets.
fucking godlike. Like,
That means you can browse music on the larger
people have been
screen
saying
than
like
you'd
Buoy
find on a
Base and
smartphone.
like Space Junk, but one that I think really needs its flowers is the Purple Coin one because fuck, dude, like it's kind of insane how that one is just good.
You can also enjoy Nintendo Music
I gotta
on the
like
road.
not hum because I don't know. It's
with
one of those things where
Android
it's just
Auto
like
and Apple CarPlay support.
eh.
Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen. Voice control is also available.
But what else?
You can say, play a rainy day.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a whack prediction.
To play music
I'm
that
gonna
fits the
say we get a
scenery
new
and vibe
Mercury
of your
Steam
drive.
Metroid game. I think it's very likely to have a new
From
Mercury
recent
Steam
and
Metroid
upcoming
game.
releases,
'Cause,
to
like,
nostalgic
It's
classics,
clear Metroid
more
Dread was a
tracks will be
complete
added
success.
to Nintendo
and-
Music over time, with tunes to match your lifestyle. You can listen to Nintendo game music anytime,
Yeah, I
anywhere.
think a new Metroid game in this similar style to Dread is like very much on the
Nintendo
table.
Music is
I think that
included
is a
with
very
active
realistic
Nintendo
prediction
Switch
because
online membership.
it's just one that like I don't know. It feels like the right time, especially with how just kind of underwhelming Prime 4
Here's
was.
what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma.
We're getting
Assist mode.
this is such an
Double
odd
badges.
pre-show for
And
this.
The Koopa Leagues. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Camp Central with
What
the
else?
Toad
What
Brigade
else?
training
I know I said
camp.
Deltarune
Do it
Chapter
solo
5, but I
or
kind of want to
team
go a
up.
bit in detail of
And
that.
speaking of
I only
teaming
think
up,
we're getting a
attractions
like
galore in
reveal date. It's not going to
Attraction
shadow drop today.
Local
That doesn't seem like
wireless
Toby's
multiplayer,
MO.
including game
That
share
does
support,
not seem like
online
Toby's
multiplayer,
MO at
co-op
all.
attractions
But
versus attractions,
I'll
lots
definitely
of
say
collectibles.
Chapter 5 is going to be a fucking big chapter for Deltarune.
Still,
Like,
so much more to
I know I didn't play the rest of it on stream. I ended up playing the rest of it
Super
off
Mario
stream,
Brothers
but
Wonder,
like,
Nintendo Switch 2
fuck,
edition
dude.
plus Meet Up in
Those
Bellabelle
chapters,
Park game is
both of those
available now on
chapters
the
were
Nintendo
really
Switch
fucking
2
good.
system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have
And
Super
like
Mario
with
Brothers Wonder on Nintendo
certain
Switch
reveals
can
in
upgrade
Chapter
to the
4,
Nintendo
it's going to be
Switch 2 edition
insane
by
to see what
purchasing
we
the
see
upgrade pack.
in Chapter
3
5.
amiibo
Because like,
figures from Super
let's not
Mario
forget,
Brothers Wonder
Chapter
are
5 was
also
initially
available
meant
now.
to release with 3 and 4, but they ended up delaying that for the first 2 to release, which I think that was a much better idea because playing Chapter 3 and then Chapter 4 kind of works more in favor of that than playing all 5, I'd say, because like, or all 3, because like it's just it would be a little too overwhelming, and this at least lets people digest what was, you know, shown there. Mario Tennis. I have no feelings on this one. It's Mario Tennis. Like, it does look and it seem very reminiscent of Power Tennis, which like cool, but like even then it kind of falls into certain aspects I'm not super big on with like aces and kind of Power Smash as well. But like Power Smash in the case of that is just bad. The story mode is kind of whatever from what I've seen. I like just weird. Just weird. But man, I've been trying to play this more, but like, I don't know. It's unfortunate because like it's a very good and a high quality game. It's just one of those things where it's like not a lot of people play it, and it's like I get why. Air Ride in general is a very acquired taste. I think that's kind of undeniable. But man, like it's so unfortunate because it is a very fun game. It's just unfortunately never given its chance because I feel like people just get so, like, I don't know. People just get kind of, like, lost in the chaos, and it kind of makes it easy. Like, I don't know. For me, every so often, I'll just pop it in, play a couple rounds of City Trial, and then close it. Because, like, I feel like it's one of those games that you kind of just play like that. You can't really, like, do a massive time sink without getting bored very fast.
Well, look who it is. Crystal seems to be everywhere these days.
Tomodachi Life seems good, but I've been kind of, I wouldn't say indifferent to it, but I'm just kind of like, it's cool to hear. I'm glad to see it. I'm probably not going to get it because I already have the original on 3DS, and it doesn't really change enough to really warrant, like, doing more with it.
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Anyway, one more thing.
One sec.
How much? Oh god, we only got 2 more minutes
like
left.
it?
Alright,
Wow.
we're probably gonna get more news on Rhythm Heaven. I'm like very
Picasso.
confident in that
At the
because
end of the day,
we've only
Crystal
seen
never clocks out from being
we've
a
only
pal.
seen the games that were
But
shown
she
off
does
over
have
a
to
year
clock
ago
back
now.
in at
So
the
like
food mart. Hey,
one
drop
of
it.
the ones that's been
That's a
shown
good
off
doggy.
is like completely different stylistically
Tomodachi
from what it
Life,
was
living
before.
the
So we're definitely due for information on this. Anyway, we got 1 more minute left.
Please come again.
Oh, Nintendo today. This is kind of whatever. The fucking Pikmin thing, the close to you thing, I don't know what they were cooking with that one. I don't know what they were cooking with that one, but that was just, I guess, like a weird experiment they wanted to do. I do like that, like, people kind of called it frame 1 of like, yeah, it's probably Pikmin. And sure enough, it was. Alright. Here we go, folks. Here we go. It's time. I get a drink of water. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. RP to mature. Alright. Gonna be having a wider variety of stuff, it seems. Alright, folks. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alright.
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Alright. Okay, immediately with Rhythm Heaven. Alright, that's
My
fine.
name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Alright.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yeah, I mean it's rhythm heaven. I don't know what you want me to say. It's just more rhythm heaven.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to
Hell
it.
yeah.
But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
This
Find
game
your
feels
flow,
like a very
and
like
you'll be able to feel
this
the
is
rhythm.
a very like first game
2,
coded
3,
game.
4, now.
Like this is on par with
2,
like
3,
your original
now.
Karate Man, your
2,
fucking
now. 2,
your,
3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
oh, it's going right back to the original style. Good.
As you play through the
80
game,
games,
you can
goddamn.
unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
Oh my god.
Finally, you
Oh my
awake.
god,
go
no.
forth,
There's
magician,
a rhythm
I
RPG.
can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A,
Oh my
B
god.
down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells
It's just
will
a
strike
full-on
chord against
RPG.
the
Are you
foes
fucking
face?
kidding me?
Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Oh, and there's multiplayer stuff. Hell yeah.
Dan, Emily, Leo.
Oh,
Sarah.
4-player.
We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy
Oh, hell
dedicated
yeah.
rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and
tweezers.
competitive games to play.
Hell yeah.
Get into the groove solo.
Okay, you can definitely
with
tell
friends,
they're
man.
leaning into
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
they're leaning
hits
into
the
what
Nintendo
other
Switch
inspirations
system
have
July
done because
2nd.
I know for a
Pre-orders
fact that
are
mode was
available
inspired by
now on
Headbangers.
Nintendo Wii Shop.
No way that wasn't inspired by Headbangers.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for
Hell
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch.
It's just more rhythm heaven, which
You'll
like
also be able to
I
play
can't
it on the
complain.
Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
All right,
Let's begin with some headlines.
here we go.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best tonight.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a
Oh,
new
I think this
entry in the
was
sword
shown
play
off,
action series, is slashing onto Nintendo
This was
Switch 2.
shown off. This was shown off in
Kyoto
one
has
of the
been
other
overrun by
showcases.
monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these
I got
techniques
nothing
to
on this
strike
one.
down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle.
Like, it looks neat, but that's really about it.
You
We're
can
probably
even
also
use
going to be
Joy-Con
getting.
2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
I already said this, but
As
we're
fates
probably
intertwine,
also
will
going to
you
be
cut
getting
down those that
Rayman
stand in
Legends
your way?
Retold shown off here.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the
back-to-back
dragon who has
Capcom
taken your
games.
heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar
game,
areas
right?
to explore.
I remember seeing this in like
Melt
the
ice
game
to make
stuff.
a path.
This one looks alright.
Activate devices in time with the beat.
The style is definitely very unique, and I think it
Escape
works
from incoming
for what they're
enemies
going for.
and more. Brave the
It's
dangers
a very,
ahead
like,
in your voyage
OVA-esque
through the
style.
stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the
There it
Glade
is.
of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op.
I have been looking at like
You
the
can also play a revamped
some of
version
the
of
footage
Kung
for
Fu
this game.
using GameShare locally
It seems
or
like the
online.
treasure chases are going to be
Rayman
returning as well,
Legends
which will be
Retold
interesting to see.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure.
This one seems
Set off
interesting,
through a
but
peaceful
I
world,
don't know.
brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring,
I love
you
the
can
I
always
fell down
just
the hole
relax
again.
with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
One Piece. All right.
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
As you can tell from my tone, I really don't overly care about
the
this
menu.
one.
Decorate it to your liking.
Other people
Then
do, and
serve
that's
your customers
fine.
as
This
you
ain't for
run
me.
the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet.
Honestly, it feels like they're
Sailing
just
onto
kind
the
of
Nintendo Switch
front-loading
2
the,
and Nintendo Switch systems
the
October
third-party
23rd.
stuff, which like I don't really have an issue with it. DLC for this game? Alright. Pokopia.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Oh.
By using
okay,
the new
that's
move
neat.
Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Okay, that's neat.
This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion
There it
Pass
is,
paid
okay.
DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available
Yeah,
later
so like
today
from what I've
on
heard, this is
Nintendo
basically
eShop.
just post-apocalyptic
Part
Kanto,
one of the
so that
paid
very likely
DLC,
is
Bubbly Basin,
the water
launches
gym
this August.
area.
Part 2
Oh, yeah,
and
there's three
Part
parts.
3
Oh, yeah,
will
it's
launch
gonna
at a
be-
later date.
It's
Look
probably
out
going to
for
be
more details in the future.
I don't know. Manaphy.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC.
From what I heard, this
Exactly.
was
Please take a
getting
look at
people to
this.
buy a Switch, which was kind of insane.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian,
Oh,
plays
it's,
host
Fire
to the
Emblem.
heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have
I've tried
gathered to
playing
participate.
the series, but like, man, it just ain't for me, and I can tell. Like, I want to get into it, but man, it's just like...
The story revolves
Man.
around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Oh, so it's basically
Between
taking its own
matches,
inspiration
you
from
can
like
strengthen your
Octopath.
forces in
Alright.
different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies.
Well, at the very least, that probably means that
Or
the Smash
travel
rep is
beyond
probably not
Daxian's
going to be
walls
any of
to
these
gain
guys
experience.
because they're all the main characters.
How
So
you spend your free
unless they
time
want to
is
make it
up
to where it's
you.
like, oh, you know, you swap between all of them, which I highly doubt they'll do
Combat
that.
takes the
I
form of
highly doubt
turn-based
that because
tactical battles.
it's not even a case like
Consider your
Pokemon
weapon's
Trainer where it
range.
makes sense since the
And
trainer
your unit's
themselves
strengths on the
are
battlefield.
chaining up Pokemon. This would just be very dumb if they made them a
Plus,
like
each of the 4 main
character swap
characters
character
comes
because
with their own
it would just
special
be
techniques.
none.
By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Alright. That's September, right?
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
September 17th.
Alongside the standard
that's-
edition, there will be a
that's
special
pretty good to see.
edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Alright. Probably gonna be more third-party stuff, isn't it?
Welcome to the next level
Oh,
of ninja
Ninjala.
battles.
What the fuck? I'm surprised this game still is getting stuff.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Huh.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path.
So
with
it's
weapons
basically
crafted from Ninja
Ninjala
Gum.
if it was a JRPG.
You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring.
God damn.
The DK Challenge
Ooh,
barrels
I
in.
remember hearing something about this where it's like basically just
Coming
achievements.
to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Huh.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired
Okay, that's
by
cute.
Mario
That's
and
cute.
Luigi. Plus, there are coins,
Completely
Super
wrecks the
mushrooms,
canon of this game even more so,
question
but
blocks,
it's
and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4
Shit,
waves, with
man.
the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
Is that Castlevania Dracula? No.
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon,
I
casts a
see.
spell
Okay.
onto
I
Nintendo
was way
Switch
off with
2.
that one.
Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly.
I will say,
Instead,
Vampire
take down
Survivors has
enemies
always
on
kind of
your own
intrigued
map
me
to
'cause,
earn
like,
points. Each time you
as a
earn
game,
100 points, you can
It's
add
very
a
much
rule
one
to
that
your
you
run,
just you
including
pop
ones
in, you
that
play
hinder
for a
other
bit,
players.
and then like you
The
do
match
you go for
culminates
as
in
long
a
as you
head-to-head
can, which
final
like
battle between the top
I think
2
games like that
players.
are always a good thing to
Who will
have.
be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survive-a-thon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games?
Alright, so this is going to be another
unforgiving battle storm
3 quick
onto
ones.
Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant
Lies of
world
P.
based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Nice.
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies
Watch Sonic
using
Frontiers also be
customizable
here,
weapons and
because I
prosthetic
know
arms
I've
that
been hearing
allow you to
rumors
swap
of a
between different
complete
abilities.
edition for Sonic
But know
Frontiers, which
this,
like
the
that would be
lies
very
you
funny
tell
if it
will
was here.
alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Is that the fucking Tomodachi
The
Life
most
one?
recent entry in the legendary
Okay.
Devil May
Oh,
Cry
DMC5.
series is
Alright.
slashing
You
its
know what?
way
That's
onto
fair.
Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses.
Honestly,
Pull
I'll
off
say this:
stylish
the
attacks,
third-party support for the
dodges,
Switch
and
2 has
combos
been
with your
fucking
vast arsenal
insane.
of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat.
Like,
at 60
unironically,
frames
the
per
third-party
second
support
in
has
both
been
TV mode
incredible.
and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil
I just
Hunter
saw the
Edition
Mega Buster on Nero.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles
that's
games
nice.
are incoming.
Honestly,
games
all three
run
of them
at
would
60
benefit
frames
from
per
that, so
second, with
that's
4K
fair.
resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld
Again,
mode.
I've heard really good things about Xenoblade. It just ain't for me.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo
God.
Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Xenoblade 4. You know, it's honestly, like, the history... I'm more fascinated with the history of Xenoblade than I am with the actual games, because this game did not come to States, and then the moment it did, it basically blew up. Like, people, like, this is one of those cases where, like, the gaming community worked for this game and had let this game thrive because of it.
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実践を想定してのものだ。
This gives off a similar vibe to that one Persona game. That's like, I think it's called Metaphor. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be like a prequel game. Granted, like
Xenoblade Genesis,
the Xenoblade series is kind of more of an anthology series,
kind of
so like
do you think
I don't
will
know.
be told? Please look forward to future updates.
Like I feel like that's really the best way to describe it.
Please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Oh fuck yeah, we're back.
All kinds of sports.
Oh hell yeah.
To Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game
Fuck
in the
yeah,
series.
dude.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Fuck
as
yeah, we're
rackets,
back on Woohoo.
bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's
Hell
go
yeah,
over them.
dude.
Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In
Yeah,
table
it's
tennis,
literally just Wii Sports Resort, but
aim
on the
for the
Switch 2
center
now.
of the target and let that
Where's the
arrow
cantaloupe?
fly.
Where's the cantaloupe?
In
Where's the
archery.
fucking cantaloupe on this one?
Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight
Bowling.
or give it a spin
Where's
to
basketball?
strike big.
Basketball's
in
another really
bowling.
good one on this.
Dribble,
There it is.
pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to
Fucking
hand your
thumb
opponent
wrestling?
a defeat
What?
in thumb wrestling.
Got that big old
Ride
hands too.
Using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer
steer with handles and coast along the waves.
Like,
in power
okay,
cruising.
was Switch Sports really that
Tilt the
successful
controller
to
and fly
warrant
around
this though?
freely in prop play.
Like, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I'm genuinely like, huh?
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with
my God.
jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
God, everyone's avoiding November
Nintendo
like the
Switch
fucking
Sports
plague.
Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match,
God,
let's go over the
this
rules.
looks so fucking
Hold
stupid.
down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
It just,
If yours
like,
gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And
You
if
got that
keep
big
your
ol'
thumb held down,
hands.
it'll get bigger and stronger.
fucking, what is this? Like,
You'll need
I'm
this to
sorry,
claim
this is.
victory.
Here's the
I
great
can't.
thumb
I
wrestling
can't
match.
take this shit seriously.
The thumb moves, just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. Nope. Wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything's fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah. I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face
A lot
the
of
Dragon
fantasy
Queen.
games with this one.
In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil
Lagging a bit.
lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on
I've been
Nintendo
seeing way
Switch
too much
2
about this
September
game.
15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo
it's
Switch
basically
2
just
and
Hello Kitty
Nintendo
Mario
Switch
Party.
October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
More on this.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Final Fantasy. What is this, like 6? Because I think I saw the Black Mage there.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis.
Oh no, it's just a brand new
that has
Final Fantasy
prospered
game.
through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this
Low on
once
battery, hang on.
thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth
Also,
behind the Veritas?
Was that
and
Cloud's
the
trailer
secrets
from
that
Smash?
crystals
No,
hold?
that looked like something else entirely. Because that wasn't
Final Fantasy Resonance launches
that
on the
wasn't
Nintendo
the-
Switch
what do you
2
call it, version of
and
Cloud.
Nintendo Switch systems, October 22nd. A weird, whimsical
Oh,
world
Pikuniku.
is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister
sorry, I wasn't
plot
expecting
to
the
squeeze
fucking-
the locals for all their work.
that
Time to
specific
join the
sound.
resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Oh, there's Devolver.
Prepare for
Oh,
an all-new
Dragon Quest Builders.
monster-filled adventure.
All right.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it!
Literally just. Yeah, it's basically just Dragon Quest Pokemon.
Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Duskbloods. Yeah, I think this is Duskbloods.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy
It's a rat with wings. Fuck right off. Oh. Well, that's neat.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Wario? Oh no, it's
Hey
Splatoon
everyone,
Raiders.
here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders.
I
a new
like. You can't start
adventure.
with
Check out this
fucking
neat
treasure
little
hunting
place,
and
the
immediately
hideout ship
my
out
brain
on the
immediately
water.
goes Wario.
There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also
I'm
get
only
support
using,
in the form of
if I get this, I
gadgets.
am only using Big Man.
There's one that
I am
continuously
only using Big
fires
Man for
ink
this
after it's
because
placed.
it's fucking Big Man. Like, come on, man.
Another that slices through enemies. Another
it.
that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize
Yeah, so it's
all
basically
sorts of upgrades
it's a
to fit
full-on
your
like
play
Splatoon
style.
single-player game, which I think that's something Splatoon has always lent itself really well
time's
to.
up.
So
There are even more details to cover in the
I'll
upcoming Splatoon
okay,
Raiders
so there's
Direct,
gonna be a direct
airing
for
on
this.
June 30th.
All right, that makes sense.
And in
Splatoon
the
usually
smart
does have
device app,
directs for their
Nintendo
stuff.
Today. See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch.
Oh, that's
Plus,
neat.
in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers
Man.
inspired by Deep Cut.
I wish
We hope
that
you're
these
looking
would
forward to
actually
it.
change the color of the Joy-Cons
Let's see some more
themselves.
headlines.
Huh? Toby. Yep. Chapter 5. Yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, there's a Newbert fight. There's a Newbert fight. Oh, baby. Chapter 5 is waiting. Wait a minute. I didn't process. Was that fucking Was that an Omega Flowey attack? I'm sorry. That was the spinning knives attack from Omega Flowey. Hold the fuck up.
Heed me, O
Oh,
kingless.
there's a metaphor.
Whosoever
I was
hath
literally just
truly
talking about it
earned
earlier.
the
I'm like,
greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to
that
throne
Xenoblade
and crown
game gave
by
the same
right of
energy as metaphor, and here's
This
metaphor.
is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king,
fuck yeah,
as his
dude.
face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins.
I'm sorry, I
As the
love
realm
how
grapples with
like
its first
the
ever
approach
election,
for it is
those
just
vying for the throne
for
put their
Toby
plans
stuff
into
like
action.
you don't always
As
expect
one of the
them.
throne's candidates,
But yeah, Chapter
you'll
5,
travel
we were due for
across
that.
the
I didn't see the
kingdom,
release date for
forging
that.
bonds with compelling characters along the way.
That was like the one
Various
thing I was like
enemies stand
very
in your
confident on.
path.
But also, yeah, fucking
There are monsters roaming this world,
what do you call it?
as well
Fucking
as other candidates.
that
and
was the
strange
soul
beasts
attacks from
known
Omega
as
Flower because the
humans.
spinning knives. That's
Control
like
your
one of the
destiny
very first
and
ones.
change the world in metaphor.
So yeah, that's gonna be-
Refantasio,
Oh,
launching
man.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th. Create,
Minecraft, yep.
explore, survive.
More for Switch 2, I guess.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals.
That's neat.
And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
I wouldn't say I've grown out of Minecraft, but it's one of those
Plus,
things where it's just like
Nintendo Switch
I have to
worlds
be in
can
the
be carried
like
over,
right
so you
mood
can
to
pick
play
up
it.
right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Oh boy. We're doing the what do you call it reel, so we're probably wrapping up here. Warhammer 40K, that's good to see. Again, third-party support has been pretty fucking insane with Nintendo. Like, that's one thing I think we can all agree on is third-party support has been insane.
The battle of light
Kingdom
and
Hearts.
darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures,
Well, at least
3
finally
collections
Nintendo's
of
getting Kingdom Hearts
games are
games.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These
Oh, but
3
you don't get them
collections launch on
fully, do
Nintendo
you?
Switch 2 October 8th. a bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義する
no shot Nintendo is doing the fucking Kingdom Hearts 4 bullshit. Nah, that's actually kind of funny. That's actually really funny. Fucking Nintendo are the ones getting more Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I don't think anyone would have expected that. Yeah, wow, that's probably the last thing I think anyone expected was Nintendo being the ones showcasing this off. Well, that actually, I'll say this, that actually makes Sora's chances of staying in Smash way more likely now. Like, I'm not trying to be the guy of like, fucking, how do I make this about Smash? But like, unironically, like, if they're willing to headline Kingdom Hearts 4 in a fucking Nintendo Direct, that means something big. That means something very big. Available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Fuck yeah.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Alright.
Please take a look.
Ocarina of Time remake.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
Yep.
At the very edge of this kingdom,
it's Ocarina of Time.
There lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy.
Little fucking motifs.
Who did not have a fairy. So it's releasing this year. Damn.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alright, well...
Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san.
Alright.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go. with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand the game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live.
Alright.
Over to you, team.
Okie doke. I might just pass on this, honestly. Like, there really wasn't a whole lot with this direct that was, like, supremely moving to me. Which is honestly a shame. Like, Rhythm Heaven is really the only thing that was here that was, like, really pushing me here. But, like, that's really it. Kind of unfortunate, but, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, big deal was Deltarune. I think that's pretty easy. Pretty damn easy to say here, because it's Deltarune. I mean, like, fucking, we get a boss fight with the Orb, Newbert, and Trashy. Yeah, so this is fascinating to me. This is gonna be how they introduce the dog shrine, isn't it? Also, this fucking thing. They're not even showing what's here or what's attacking us here. This is the knife attack from Undertale. Line. Love this though. Absolutely love this artwork. But June 24th is when we're getting Deltarune.
Do more about
and they're just doing Star Fox. Alright. Yeah, honestly, kind of a weak direct. Man, Nintendo, like, okay, I wouldn't say it's weak in the sense of, like, I don't know, weak for my standards, at least. Like, there wasn't really a whole lot that was, like, supremely moving, because, like, I'm sure for, like, fans of other Nintendo games, y'all are probably losing it. Like, this was a incredible direct. I mean, like, honestly, the third-party support alone is kind of insane, because, like, you've got, you know, like, I don't know, man. It's definitely been pretty big for third party. Like, that's the one thing I'll say flat out. It's been massive for that. Donkey Kong Challenge is cool and all, but, like, I don't know, kind of whatever. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Unfortunately, I was spoiled on that, so I think that definitely took the wind out of the sails for that one. Kingdom Hearts 4 getting a fucking trailer here is pretty cool. I don't think anyone expected that. Because, like, especially with the track record of Kingdom Hearts, like, no one expected that. I'll say this, certain things Nate the Hate said were, not correct. This is probably the one direct I'll say, like, he got a pretty decent amount, like, not right. Because, like, there were things like the Zelda thing, which he was right on, but he said that there was going to be a much bigger focus on that. It got a teaser trailer, that's it. So, like, I don't know. It's definitely interesting to see. And, like, I'll say this, the thought process behind this is questionable. Like, I definitely understand why they're doing it, because especially, like, early on, that's a good call on their part, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm definitely scratching my head on this one. Like, I don't know what Nintendo was thinking with this one. But yeah, I mean that was the Nintendo Direct, I guess.
For more details,
I don't know. I definitely a case where I was hoping for a little more, but maybe that's just me being greedy. I don't know. All right then. Well, guess that's it.